Leviwands come in all sizes, but you know what? Size does matter. What up, Flow fam? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Lux Luminous, and today we are talking about Leviwand sizes. So today we're talking about something that I see gets asked a lot in the wand community. What size Leviwand should I get? And does the thickness really matter? And I'm here to tell you, it does matter. But mostly for aesthetic-y reasons, but also for reasons of different styles too. So we'll get into all that. I'm just gonna go ahead and bust the myth right now. You don't need a short Leviwand if you're a short human. And you don't need a big Leviwand if you're a big human. It's all about preference. It's about how you want a wand. I have seen some pretty crazy wands out there, and I'm gonna show you a couple in this video, and they're impressive. I'm just like, oh dang, I don't know if I could spin that wand. Maybe I could? I don't know. It looks a little, some of these wands, okay, one wand looks scary. One is scary. If you were gonna take a Leviwand into battle, you would take this wand. You'd be like, whoa, Leviwand. You know, like, no Leviwand out there is like that, but this wand. Just putting it out there, it's pretty interesting and crazy, but we'll show you here in a minute. So make sure you're watching till the end. So today I was feeling kind of crummy, and I totally took a nap before making this video. And I was cuddling with my cat. So my cat shares my bed with me in the cutest way. I'll show you a picture. Yeah, that's how we sleep together all the time. It's the cutest. I am so lucky to have the cat that I have. Isn't that right, Kimmy? Come here, baby. Oh, my child. Yeah, Kimmy, you just want to be with me always, huh? Oh, you don't like it when you're on camera. I can tell. No cameras. No cameras. Silly cat. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, give it a like, leave me a comment, and don't forget to hit those notification bells, or else I will put a wand curse on you. Wand curse. May your strings break. No, just kidding. And we also have the wizards of the channel. And the wizards of the channel are Flow Toys, Astral Hoops, Matrix Fire Safety, Fun and Motion Toys, The Weaving Witch, Pyroterra Light Toys, and Flow DNA. Thanks, friends! And of course, this channel is brought to you by my lovely Patreon supporters. If you want to become a Patreon supporter, you can head on over to my Patreon, or you can head on over to my website, luxluminous.com, where I have lots of fun florist-related clothing, and every single bit of money raised goes directly into funding this channel, so that way I can keep bringing you more content. All right, let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, so we're gonna talk about like the average sized wand. So the average size for Leviwands ranges between 28 inches to about 30. Sometimes you get a little bit longer, sometimes you get a little bit shorter, but that's like the average length size that you see. So when you're buying your first Leviwand and you have those options of about 28 to 30 inches, you get the question of like which size to get. And honestly, it depends on the style of Leviwanding you want to do. So the reason I go with a 27 to about 28 inches, like the shorter size, you know, I'm not a short person. I'm 5'7". I'm tall. I mean, not like super tall, but I'm tall. But the reason I go with a shorter wand size is because I like to spin my Leviwand kind of like a baton. So I want it to be as close to a baton as humanly possible. So having that shorter size gives you clearance for under your legs, as well as clearance this way. So if I'm spinning it this way, it's not gonna hit me. But so a reason why someone would grab a 30-inch versus a 28-inch, the 30 inches gives you more space to play with. So if you're doing a lot of contact and stuff like that, I mean, either is good for contact, but if you like having more space to work with when doing contact, I would go for a longer wand. Or if you're just like really, really tall, having a longer wand also works too. A lot of these are definitely preference. So it depends on what you're doing with the Leviwand. Will determine like what size to really get. Sometimes like really short people will like really big wands. Foreshadowing. All right, so let's go ahead and get into like the thicknesses of Leviwands. So the average thickness of a Leviwand is anywhere from 10 millimeters to about 3/4 of an inch, which I think those are two different systems of measurement, but you know what? Here we are. That's what was written down. This is the two different average sizes that you'll see. So a lot of the LED Leviwands will be in the 3/4 polycarbonates, and a lot of your contact wands are going to be made with the 10mm size. All right, so two of the thickest wands I have ever played with are the Pyroterra Leviwand as well as the Flowtoys Leviwand, like the full vision. Like these are two very thick wands. I don't know which one's thicker. They're both really thick. Like this is not your average size. So these are the really thick ones. This is the average size I like to play with here. Like you can kind of see that difference is thick. So the reason that some Leviwands are super thick like that is because they are housing an entire circuit board in there. So it's like keeping all the LEDs in there, having a buffer space to like keep it safe. That's a reason why. I have never seen a regular contact wand made that thickly. I personally wouldn't want something that thick if it was like for contact, but since it is for LEDs and I don't really have a choice in how thick it is, we got thick wands. So the thick wands does make it difficult to do contact. It's not like the worst, but just warning you, it does make it a little difficult. So that is the reason. So on the full vision wand, they put in the center, the new vision wands, the centerpiece is a bit longer, but you'll see that it's a lot thinner here in the center, which is about the 10mm. But this is just super thick. So this makes it a bit easier to do contact with than trying to do contact with this thickness. Okay, so really thin wands. So this teeny tiny little wand, this one's also from Flowtoys. This is actually my very, very first Leviwand. I will keep it with me always. So the thin wands are really fun because it moves very quickly. It's very illusion based, though doing contact with it is very difficult because of the lightweight. These wands are really good for like long string and whatnot because it's super illusion-y and like, whoo. Let's take a look at all these sizes. All right, so giant, super thick, normal size, super thin. So you can kind of see the differences here. Okay, so now that you have an understanding of like the average sizes of thickness and lengths, let's get into like the really interesting props. Okay, so one of the craziest Leviwands I have ever seen in my life is this wand. Yeah, look at that wand. That wand is the size of that girl. That girl is Sahar and she is amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and leave links in the description down below, but that is a full 4-foot fire wand. She's only like 4'10". She's a tiny human and a giant Leviwand. So the first time I saw this wand was at Fire Drums, and I'm sitting all the way on one end of the fire circle, and all of a sudden I see this wand come out. And like I said, you see just it's just huge. And I'm looking at her and I'm just like, is that a Levi log on fire? Literally the words that came out of my mouth. I was just so awestruck. So the size of the Leviwand really depends on what you want to do with it. Like that thing is intense. I don't know if I would spin that thing. Actually, you know what? I would do it. Next time I see you in person, let's spin that fire wand. I'll try it out. I feel like I feel a little intimidated just even thinking about it. All right, so the teeniest, tiniest wand. This wand is super cute too. So this wand is made by Derp Gear. So Christina makes these like tiny, tiny little wands. They're super cute. I've actually gotten to play with one of them and it's just like super tiny, trying to do little tiny contact. Though contact is a little difficult with that thing, but it is super fun. And I'll leave the link to her shop in the description down below as well. Also, Derp Gear, I would love to review one of your wands. I think I would like that a lot. I know this is like a short video, but I hope it helps you with your questions of what length to get or what's thickness of wand you should get. And really it all depends on what you like to do with your Leviwand or what you want to do with your Leviwand. If you're trying to do things that are more like contact and baton-like tricks and you like a shorter space to play with, go with something like that. Go with a Leviwand that's a little shorter. Or if you want a large space to play with, go with a longer Leviwand. And honestly, if you can, try to go out and play with a couple different sizes. and see which one you like best. If you're new or lurking, welcome to the wand life. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you have any questions at all, always leave me a comment down below and I will help you out. See you all on the wand side.